jiu-jitsu. I woke up barely on time for it. Also, I worked out yesterday and my legs are dying, which is nice. I haven't worked out hard in like a while, so that's pretty cool. And I'll lift weights again today. And what else am I gonna do today? It's D&D tomorrow, so I should probably meal prep today. Oh, it's John Halo tonight. It's football games. Today's gonna be awesome, actually. That's sweet. It's hard not to cheer. It's hard not to chill. That's my life. But it's hard not to cheer for the Buffalo Bills. You got Josh Allen. Part of me wants to see Mahomes win against Buffalo so that we can see Mahomes, the veteran quarterback, versus Jaden Daniels, the rookie quarterback, in the Super Bowl, which I think will be awesome. But I also would not mind seeing Josh Allen versus Jaden Daniels. The only thing I don't want is the Eagles to win. They're not even bad. It's just like they've been to the Super Bowl so many times. It's like, come on now. Alright, did jiu-jitsu. It's now chest and arms, triceps here in the gym. My wrist is pretty jacked up still, so I can't bench press. So what I'm doing is decline unilateral band press. I'm a big fan of this movement because it combines horizontal adduction and vertical adduction, which is both actions of the pec. So when you can combine both of them, you get maximal pec engagement, which makes a lot of sense, right? Like, I mean, your pec starts here and then it goes up triangularly. So if you contract in a triangle like that, you get maximal recruitment of the pec. It's hard to load it really heavy though, but really good pec engagement. And then I'll try to get a bit of triceps. Meal prep today. I'm gonna make those Kraft Dinner mashed potatoes again. That was so good. I'm gonna try not to make too much of it though, because it's not super healthy, that's for sure. There are worse things though. The worst thing is I got ramen and I'm craving ramen so bad, but it's just so bad for you. Alright, done at the dojo. Time to go meal prep. I'm tired. Got a good pump going though. I missed the pump. I haven't lifted like significantly in like a week, so that was really nice. Oh my gosh, my kitchen's a mess. No one judge me. It's meal prep Saturday. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I'm gonna rush through and try to cook all my dishes as fast as possible. Here we go. All right, it's meal prep Saturday, which means crazy ice cream of the week. All right, this one on par with the chicken noodle soup one. So I went to Bulk Barn and I got a bunch of the Kraft Dinner cheese, and I was like, oh wow, cheese and milk, that goes together. So, Kraft Dinner ice cream. And honestly, if this one sucks, I'm done savory ice creams for the foreseeable future. I'm so scared. You win some and you lose some, and I've lost 2 in a row. Alright, gonna run down the meal prep here. So I remade the Kraft Dinner mashed potatoes. It's just mashed potatoes with Kraft Dinner powder in it. Insanely good. Not super healthy, but insanely tasty. And then I made a sweet borscht. I'm actually really proud of this. This is my first invention of the year. And what I did was I had a bunch of rutabaga and a bunch of beets. And I was like, oh, these are both kind of sweet root vegetables. I bet I could make something like a sweet kind of soup out of it. So I made the broth and I put cider in the broth and then spiced it with ginger. And it came out as like a sweet borscht that's like gingery and a little sour. And it's really, really good. I'm actually blown away with it. I'm pretty proud of myself. And then I made my roll for paella. So there's a guy here on Instagram that rolls for salad, and I was like, oh, I don't have leaves in the house, so I'm gonna roll for paella. This is it. It is a cassia grain base with some baby corn and artichokes, and then there is some olives and a bunch of egg in it. It does not look appealing at all, but it's incredibly tasty. And it's overall pretty healthy. It just doesn't look fancy. That's okay. All right, I also made these like protein oat cookies. So it's just yogurt, protein powder, and oatmeal rolled into a little ball and then frozen into a cookie. And then I don't only make gross ice creams, I made a Fruit Loop ice cream. So this should be really good. Oh my gosh. It tastes just like a bowl of cereal. That's pretty good. Man, that's really good. I'm always munching while I cook. So I like haven't had a meal yet today, but I'm probably at like 900 calories just eating like, oh, this is good protein. Oh, this is a good ice cream. Just stuff like that. Also, that isn't even all the meal prep. I still have gochujang chicken in the slow cooker. And I'm gonna make Gatorade wine. Sourdough is still rising. But I think that's gonna be it. I plan to make more, but I'm like, this is a lot of food already. So maybe I won't make more. We've got nature. Felix is like, what do I do? The bunny's like, what are you doing in there? Yeah, the Fruit Loop ice creams are not going to survive the day. They are crazy good. Best one I made yet. Back at the computer. Working on this booklet thing. It's so close to being done. The real heartbreak in the world, oh actually I do want to recover that. The heartbreak of the world is that it's like kind of done. I just need to make cover art. And the cover arts it suggests are so bad. So I'm like, oh, I gotta make the cover art myself. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that because I'm not a good drawer. But I don't know. I think it would be disingenuous of the artistic adventure for me not to pursue that piece of it in a sense. So I'm gonna make the cover art. But that's not what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm translating it. But I'm gonna try to make the cover art over the course of the weekend here. And then that thing's done, and it's done forever, and I'm really excited about that. Well, it's almost done forever. I want to make a video while I talk about why I made this thing and where I see it as being, or how I see it as being important. Because it's one of those things that's like, it's a really small thing, and you know, it probably doesn't mean anything to anybody. Well, I mean, it definitely doesn't mean anything to anybody right now because it's not out and no one knows what this is. And I'm like the only person that I know that's ever seen anything like this. So, but I think that like, you know, for someone that this means something to, it can mean a lot to them. So I'm making it more so in that sense. There's a couple things I've been thinking about lately. Like I watched this show. It's Jason Kelsey has like a talk show called they call it Late Night, and he had the commissioner of the NFL on, and he was talking about how he became a center in the NFL. And he talked about how no one I mean, everybody wants to play in the NFL, but no one really plans to. They basically just work really hard and then they remain competitive with the people around them. And then they go, oh, okay, well, hey, that guy, I'm competitive with that guy. And he went and played college ball. I'm going to go play college ball. And then, you know, they go, oh, that guy's competitive. I'm competitive with that guy. He's playing in the NFL. I could probably play in the NFL. And that's how he ended up being in the NFL. And then he played there for like 12 years and was like the best center ever. And I just think that's interesting. You know, you just keep pushing and you go, okay, like, you know, it's going to be a small process and you just kind of work towards it. But that was just so inspiring when he said that. It's like, yeah, you know, you can just discredit of like, oh, I don't think I'm ever going to do this thing, but it just kind of compounds over time. So hopefully my artistic ventures compound over time and I can kind of just spend more time being artsy. Oh my gosh, that's 2 against 1. I can't kick them both out of the chair. Oh. I guess I'll go work somewhere else. I'm doing drafts of my book cover art. So that charcoaling I was doing last year is paying off. I'll show these in succession. Well, number 1, there is a creature in it called the Bantler. It is a baboon with antlers that's very ferocious. So I tried to draw that, and I thought this was kind of cool, but I think I messed a little bit of it up. So I made a second version which is way better. It looks really cool. But then I thought, like, it just doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't work very well in a sense, because if you put this on the cover art, people will be like, oh, there's a monkey, what the heck is this? So then I was like, what if I combine like a dumbbell and a sword as the cover? And then I was like, that works way better. And here I've got a couple dumbbells and a sword and a shield with a little negative space for the title. So that's the one I'm gonna go with. I just need to put that in to a piece of digital art now. Oh man, I'm editing the January 24th vlog. Sometimes when you vlog every day, you have some stinkers. I've had a week of stinkers. Actually, the memes about my life thing is pretty funny. I maintain that that's hilarious. The soup one, no one liked that on social, but that was so funny. I'm gonna do that again, for sure. Editing the vlog for yesterday right now. Me and John are gonna play some Halo tonight. Trying to get my to-do list done before then. Oh, so I remade my book cover art. I'll show it. It took like an hour. Look how cool that looks. The other one was like really bland and not very cool. Not that this one's like exceptional, but it's better than the last one, so that's cool, I guess. The January 24th vlog is not good, and it does not reflect my general vlogging. I should do a press conference. No. You have some stinkers. Vlog every day. You can have some stinkers. That's okay. What the heck am I doing right now? Oh my gosh. So I went to jiu-jitsu last night, and one of the people I do jiu-jitsu with actually speaks French. And I was like trying to speak French in real life. I just felt like such an idiot. And I'm like, I know so much French. Why am I so bad at this? She was very nice about it though. She's a very kind person. Where is this guy? So much fun. I had so much fun gaming with John, as always. That's like the highlight of my week, man. Every time. It was really fun. I had a really productive day. I hope I sleep good tonight. This felt like the first normal day in a long time. And it was just a nice grind. Worked really hard, worked really fast. Excited, man. Hope I sleep good tonight.